From Hurricane Sandy to the COVID-19 outbreak, Mayor Dwayne Warren has been there for Orange, for you. He's given us the leadership we need in tough times. Mayor Warren has delivered on his promises to move Orange forward. He's delivered the lowest crime rate in Orange in 30 years, with new technologies and new police to fight crime and keep us safe. He's delivered $100 million in roadway improvements to make our streets safer. He's delivered cultural and recreational opportunities for our children, families, and seniors. This is no time to step backward with inexperienced politicians. Mayor Dwayne Warren is the committed and qualified leader we need to keep moving Orange forward. For trusted, tested leadership in tough times, re-elect Dwayne Warren Mayor of Orange. Remember to make your voice heard and vote by mail before May 12th.
As NAHB members, we have a powerful voice. This election season, we need to make sure our voice is heard loud and clear. Now, more than ever before, we must stand together at a time we know will be listened to. As citizens, as neighbors, and as home builders, we have an obligation to speak up on Election Day. Electing those who will listen is vital. If we are silent on Election Day, our voice will not be heard.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time.
You cannot do that.
Absolutely
I mean,
not. That makes me uncomfortable.
No, let them. He's a resident. Let them.
He's a resident?
What's
Is
wrong
he
with
a
you?
resident? But he's not a resident.
Come on. Let me talk. That's fine. That's fine. Come on. That's the problem.
Quantavia Hilbert's disgraceful confrontation at an Orange Senior Citizen Center is proof she is not fit to lead our city. Despite Orange Housing Authority rules that forbid candidates from campaigning at senior citizen residential buildings, Hilbert tried to break those rules, and when she was asked to leave the building, Hilbert had to be restrained and escorted out of the building. Hilbert's outburst proves that she is unqualified to be the mayor of Orange.
The South Ward has a fighter.
I promised you that I would fight to make the South Ward safer.
Councilman Oscar James fights for the South Ward 24/7, getting more police for our streets. A new police precinct, new public safety cameras, new parks, job training, new programs for our young people, and crime is lower.
The fight against crime takes strong, dedicated leaders like Councilman James.
We haven't won yet, but we are making progress.
The South Ward has a fighter.
Campaign workers from the Quantavia Hilbert campaign have been caught placing hateful and negative flyers about Mayor Dwayne Warren in resident mailboxes. The disgusting lies in these flyers spread malicious gossip about a devoted family man. It is disgusting and disappointing that Hilbert would resort to dirty, unethical tactics in an attempt to take over our election. It is unacceptable for her to come into our community and spread falsehoods and misinformation to promote her own agenda. The flyer makes slanderous claims about innocent, hard-working black women and families. This Hilbert campaign worker was caught passing out defamatory false literature from Quantavia Hilbert's campaign, attacking black women and children. When the Hilbert representative was confronted, he said he only speaks Creole, not English. He and other campaign workers are living at 368 Jackson Street, where Hilbert claims to live. If you see this person or anyone else on private property pushing these slanderous statements, please contact the police. The Board of Education has been notified in case this person comes back to our community to spread more outrageous lies. The community is outraged that this has happened and firmly believe that Hilbert and her husband brought us down to this level. Orange residents deserve better than this, and we have the right to a fair and honest election that is free from slanderous statements, misinformation, and dishonesty.
The Fox News Decision Desk can now officially project that Donald Trump will become the 47th President of the United States.
Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, which means he is the winner of this race and will return to the White House as this country's 47th president.
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris.
Donald Trump has won the presidency for a second time.
My fellow Americans, I'm speaking to you tonight from the Oval Office. I want to warn the country of some things that give me great concern. This is a dangerous concentration, and that's a dangerous concentration of power in the hands of a very few ultra-wealthy people. The dangerous consequences if their abuse of power is left unchecked. Today, an oligarchy is taking shape in America, extreme wealth, power, and influence that literally threatens our entire democracy, our basic rights, freedoms, and a fair shot for everyone to get ahead. We see the consequences all across America, and we've seen it before. More than a century ago, the American people stood up to the robber barons back then and busted the trusts. They didn't punish the wealthy. They just made the wealthy play by the rules everybody else had. Workers want rights to earn their fair share. I'm equally concerned about the potential rise of a tech industrial complex that could pose real dangers for our country as well. Americans are being buried under an avalanche of misinformation and disinformation. The truth is smothered by lies told for power and for profit. Now it's your turn to stand guard. May you all be the keeper of the flame. May you keep the faith.